everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very fun unboxing for you. Here we have 5 PSA comic books that we submitted. PSA reached out asking if we wanted to submit some books early for their new comic book submission service, and we said, of course we do. Let's check out the product and the quality. We have done submissions in the past with other companies and not been too happy with the way that they returned, so we're really excited to check these out and see what PSA has to offer for comic book submissions. So we have our 5 books in here. We also did get them pressed. Took around 45 days for us to get them back, so not too bad. And I do have some facts on the cases as well, so you can know more about it. They're 99.9% UV reflective, tamper evident, so if anything happens to it, you'll see some frosting. They're sealed at the top and bottom to keep them nice and safe. Heat, water resistant, all that type of fun stuff. And they are made with polycarbonate so that they are 250 times stronger than glass. So they definitely put a lot of effort into the quality and trying to keep these nice and strong. So let's open them up and let's see what our 5 books are looking like.
It's been a while since I sent books out, so I'm pretty excited. There we go. Oh, here we go. All right, so we got our invoice over here with our books. We don't know the grades either. I promise you, we don't know the grades. We didn't look. So this is a complete surprise. So this is what it looks like out of the, when the box is open. Got some paper. More packing paper. Lots of packing paper. That's good. Take it out. Oh my gosh, these things are heavy. Wow. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, nicely packaged up. These things are so heavy. Alright, let's flip them this way, that way you guys can see.
There they are.
Very excited about this. I tried to send in some cool books from my PC. Oh, here's one right here. All right, let's just take this first one out right here. Looks like they're kind of stacked on each other. All right, our first PSA book. Let's take a look at the back here. All right, cool. So it looks like, oh yeah, it's got a film over the top.
Oh, fancy.
Kind of rip off. Oh, that's actually really nice. So that
so
there's
it doesn't
no
get like
scratching.
scratched in shipping. Wow.
Yeah, so there's no scratching on it. Yeah, there's a film. And there we go, our all-star Western in a 6.5. So here, I'll make sure there's no glare on it for you. That actually looks really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all-star Western, first appearance of Jonah Hex, 6.5, off-white to white pages is what they put it. I'll show you guys the back. We did have it pressed. This is really nice. This back here has some more information. Pretty sweet. This thing is heavy though. I mean, it is 112, 1 pound 13 ounces, 1 pound 12 ounces. So yeah, definitely a heavier slab. This is a bigger book though too. This is a 52-page book, so it's going to be a little heavier than normal comics, obviously. But yeah, pretty sweet. This is our first one, All-Star Western, first Jonah Hex, 6.5. Let's see what else we got in here. That's pretty sweet. I like the quality of these so far. They feel very like sturdy in your hands. All right, here we go. We got Hero for Hire, first appearance of Luke Cage. And I like that film they put over it. So all the slabs. Yeah, 6.5. We got off-white to white pages, first appearance of Luke Cage. This was the book that Pedro gifted me after the house sale a while back, if you guys remember. Very cool. Man, these things are really thick.
Sturdy.
Yeah, dude.
And
they stack nice, yeah. They stack really nice, actually. Like, there's no moving. Yeah, these things are solid. I wonder, like, so they're really tamper-proof. They said, yeah, they got these little seals right here. You can see, I don't know if you can see, little clips, I think. And other companies, Yeah, you can't really grab nothing. There's no, if you want to crack into this, you gotta break it. There's no like seam, which is really good. The biggest issue I'm seeing right now, if I'm being honest, is the little, you can't really see it on camera, but there's like little tiny Newton stuff, but it's not bad at all. You can barely notice it, and it's not on the front. It's only on the back there. You can see it on this one too. I don't know if you can get it on camera.
Yeah, it's hard to pick up on the camera.
Yeah, it's just because there's a little bit of space in between, and when those different, because there's an inner well inside of there that the comic is in, and then it rubs up against that back. But that's really, I mean, that's not a huge problem. It's not affecting the book at all. All right, let's see what else we got. What's this one?
Oh, our X-Men.
Ooh, 5.0, cool. So the grades on these, we've actually read through all of these. This we read through on the channel, the Hero for Hire, so I've got a 6.5, that's cool. I think this one was graded already. I cracked that one out, and I cracked this one out also, so I'll try to find the old labels and see what they were graded at prior. See, stuff like this, though, looks really good with the red label.
With the red, yeah, the red X-Men cover. Does look really nice with the red label.
This is the first appearance of Banshee. This is X-Men 28. Look at the back. See, I don't know if you can notice it there. Just, you can.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah. But once again, that's not like an issue for me, at least personally. There's no hairs in anything. Like, that's what I'm looking for, because I swear, when we used to send stuff out, if you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know, I used to send stuff out all the time, right? Oh, wow, I just noticed that.
What?
It's a different size. Look at that, it's different.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I tried to stack it on top and it wasn't stacking, so this must be... So 1972 was the All-Star Western, 1972 was Hero for Hire, 1967, do they have a different, they got a different size. Let me see something now, hold on, stay here for... Stay here for... Oh, wait. Let's just see something here. So this is the All-Star Western. So that's the same size. It's almost...
It looks like the PSA is what, a little taller?
And no, they're the same exact size. Okay, so this CGC case is exactly the same size as this PSA case. Very cool. Let's see what else we got. Only 2 left. Oh, no way, a 4.5. That's sick.
That's nice on the Journey into Mystery.
Yeah, the earliest appearance of Thor that I own. Classic cover. Off-white to white pages. Oh, restored!
Oh, dang! We've had that from a collection like 5 years ago.
Oh, man. I just noticed that. They put that above the corner there.
Where does
you
it
can see
say
it right there.
Oh, see if I can get it to focus for you guys. Yeah, restored. Dang!
Well, that's the thing with this. I got this out of a collection a long time ago, and the guy, obviously, I don't know if he knew that it was restored or what. Dang, I didn't know. I'm sure. Origin of Thor, Retold, Journey Mystery 89 from 1963. It came back a 4.5, but because it's restored, it says restored AMA and then MOD/EX. So I don't know what that stands for. I'll have to look that up. But alright, so I guess if it's restored or something's going on, they'll put it right above there. I kind of wish they would make it a little more noticeable. That's the one little critique I would have. Like, I feel like if it's restored or if it's got something missing or something impacting the book like that, that it should have something a little more prominent on there. But yeah, restored, dang. I'll have to look up what's restored about it.
All right, everyone, so we have our book here. We ended up going on the PSA app and looking up the cert number so we could see some greater notes details about why the Journey into Mystery got restored. So it was really easy to look up. We just typed in the cert number. There's our book with the grade and then all the greater notes. So it says front cover trimmed at right edge, color touch along spine, top edge and middle left front cover. And then it gets into the details about like spine ticks, creasing and all that kind of stuff. But that was really easy to look up. So that's cool that you can get some more information on the greater notes there. And we were taking a look and this corner would be the one that I'm guessing was trimmed. And then we did see a little bit of a color touch on the blue sections, but just wanted to update you guys on that and let you know that if you have questions about something coming back restored or anything, you can easily look it up on the app as well.
Let's see what our last book is. If I remember correctly, this last book should be a Batman book. Hopefully this one isn't restored. Oh, nice, 6.5.
Not restored.
Yeah, not restored. Yeah, it would be above there. I really like how they put this plastic coating on it. Alright, here we go. Neil Adams, Batman 251. They got the date up there, September 1973. Iconic cover by Neil Adams, they have it as. So that's the other thing that's interesting is, you know, how are they gonna do their, you know, their keys, their first appearances, you know, and all their different labelings. Like they have this as the first appearance of Jonah Hex. They put this as the first full appearance of Banshee, Sean Cassidy. And then, yeah, and then they got the numbers underneath with the label numbers. All right, cool. So here's our submissions. Let's see what this one's weighing at. Okay. So this one's 1.7, 1.8. These are cool. Alright. I guess this is the point of the video where I give my thoughts, huh?
Yeah, what are your thoughts overall?
So my honest opinion?
Your honest opinion. That's what the people want. The squeakins. That one's not squeaking. Yeah, it squeaks if you try.
Right, okay, so they got some squeaking. Not a huge deal, right? Does this have squeaking? Not as much. Oh, there you go. See, this does have. See, that's the thing. This I feel like
that sounds like it's gonna crack though. Is it squeaking because it's like flexible because it's polycarbonate?
This is what I'm saying. But see, look at this. Right? There you go. 6.5. Boom. Ow. That's simple with CGC, right? This thing, you can't do that with this. I can't. I would have to break it like Now, does it have some squeeze to it? Yeah. The other thing, though, I promise you, if you send in books with this company, these guys, you're getting hairs, you're getting mislabeled stuff. I can't tell you the amount of times I've had issues, and I don't see any issues with these, right? Like, no. I'm trying to find something like a hair in here or like a piece of plastic. I don't see nothing. It's really nice how they have that casing over the top too, because a lot of times you'll get cracks or like little scratches and stuff from shipping. So these don't have, there's no scratches, there's nothing like that. The biggest complaint I have would be just like
the little Newton ring.
Yeah, they got to figure out a way to make it a little tighter, I think, on the back, and I think in the process it would get rid of the Newton ring. But it's very sturdy this way. Like this thing, you're not doing nothing with this thing. It's super sturdy. I almost want to drop it to see what happens, but with my luck, I'll destroy the book too. But yeah, I mean, maybe one of these days we'll crack into these. I'm definitely going to send out some more stuff though. That's for sure. I want to try to send out some modern stuff because I used to be able to get 9.8s all the time. And I wonder if we can get some 10s now. You know, I know they're doing 10s. They got rid of their 9.9s. They're not doing 9.9 anymore, which I think is pretty cool because I think 9.9 is pretty useless. What's the difference between a 9.9 and a 10? I'm sure some of you guys in the comments will let me know, but I don't think there's a big difference. The only thing that's really weirding me out a little bit is this one. This thing is a bummer, but that's my fault, right? Like that's them obviously telling me something I didn't know. So once again, this is the reason why you get your stuff graded, right? So that you know it's restored. I just got to look up to what their stuff over here means, why it's restored. But I mean, I'm not necessarily upset with them at all. I mean, it's not their fault. I didn't know what the heck I had, sent it in, and they told me. That's the whole reason why you're supposed to send stuff in. So at least we know. A little bummed out it's restored, but everything else came back great. I mean, if you guys know, this at a 6.5 is massive. I paid, where's the receipt on this? Oh, that's the other thing too. Where are they? Okay, hold on, 2 seconds, I'll be back. Don't forget, code comicsden25. I'll leave it in the description down below. You get $25 off your first submission with PSA, whether it's cards or comic books. So if you're thinking of sending anything out, use code comicsden25. I'll have it in the description. You guys get some money off. It'll be helping the channel out. So yeah, I gotta tell you guys about that real quick. But I got these. I thought this would be pretty interesting. I found them. The Hero for Hire was a CGC 7.5. The X-Men was a CGC 5.5, and the All-Star Western was the CGC 7.0. So, I gotta be honest, I think their grading is pretty dead on, because a 0.5 off, that's nothing, right? A 0.5 off, that's nothing. And once again, we read this. This we actually read through on the channel, flipped through it. This I didn't read through, but I did crack it and flip through it a little bit. So, you know, it's not like these things were just like taken out and then perfectly shipped over. I did handle them myself. So within a point, I'm totally fine with. This one we read through too. And I mean, it did go down a whole grade. But did CGC misgrade it to begin with? Probably. Should this thing be a 7.5? I don't think so. You know, when I look at this, it's definitely a nice book, but there's a lot of issues with this. 6.5 is probably what it should be at. So when you come, you know, when you're looking at grading with CGC, like if you're going to transfer your stuff over, yeah, you might run into a little bit more strict grading with PSA, but you're probably going to get a more accurate grade. Right? I don't think any of these grades are off at all, I gotta be honest. And this coming back at a 6.5 is pretty huge, because I bought this at Acme years ago for, I'll show you, 260 bucks. So I paid, it was like 278 out the door, and it came back a 6.5, which is huge. This thing is definitely worth more than $200 in this high of a grade. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with grading books. I never like grading books and then thinking that the book has increased in value. What the grade does is let you get the realized value, because a lot of people don't know how to grade raw books, right? So I saw this at Acme. I knew it was a good deal because it was higher grade than it was priced at. For $200 to $300, it should be like a 2.530 copy. I saw the book, knew it was higher, and yeah, got a good deal on it, decided to get it graded, and now if I were to try to sell this at a 6.5, it would go for probably, I think a 6.5 is over $500, you know, so I'll tell you what I'll do with this. If we get, I don't know how many likes we usually get on a video. Let me see, hold on. Because if we, maybe I'll just give this away. Let's see. We have our latest video that dropped. Okay, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll give this away. Don't forget, code comicsden25. So if by the end of the week though, the video gets 1,000 likes, I'll give it till Friday. I'll give this away. But alright everybody, that's it. I'm really excited about this guy. Really excited. 6.5, that's awesome. Neil Adams. I still need a couple other Neil Adams covers, like the Two-Face cover and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta crack this guy out. You wanna crack this guy out real quick and read and look through that? Let's do that. Alright, finally. This thing's really nice. First appearance of Black Panther. Fantastic Four 52. That's cool. See him right there in the corner. I think that's 6.5 right now, and this is like less than $1,000 bucks. Pretty crazy. But yeah, maybe I'll send this in PSA. See what they give it. And we'll have some matching stuff. Alright everybody, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Alright everybody, so we have the PSA website open. Let's show you what it looks like to submit some comics to PSA, and we'll show you where to put our discount code. So when you get to the submission page, you'll click New Submission over on the right, Classic Submission. Then you're going to go down and pick Comics. And then this is something that's cool that they do as well. So you can send in your raw comics and get them graded, or you could also do a crossover, which is sending them in to be reholdered if it was graded previously by a different company, or if it was previously PSA graded, you could just have it reholdered as well. So that's another cool thing. But for this purpose, we're just going to click Grading, select and continue. And we're going to be doing our Secret Wars book here as a little tester. So we're just going to do the modern. So for the modern books, it's $25.99 per item. That's the introductory pricing. And then once it gets to the regular pricing, it's 30 bucks for modern, 40 for vintage, and then it kind of breaks everything down into like the high value kind of stuff and how expensive your book is. Then it breaks into percentages. So we'll do that. And it has a maximum insurance of $400 an item for a modern book. Then over here on the next page, we're going to go ahead and search up our Secret Wars 8 from 1984. And there we have it. We have a direct copy, got one of them. We'll click Save. You see it add down there. And now we'll proceed to checkout. This is where you could add on some pressing if you want. So it's $11.99 if you want to go ahead and press the book, and then you could ship it on your own, drop it off at a PSA event. But I'm going to show you over here where the promotional code will go. So right here it says add promotional code. So you'll type in comicsden 20, oops, not 24, comicsden 25, there we go. Click apply. And there you have it. So it'll take off $25, which essentially is a free modern book that you can get graded. So make sure you use our code if you're going to try out PSA comics, and we hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.